Here's your feel for race number 3. Number 1, Never Give, owned by Bill and Agnes Mallon of Mount Sterling. Trained and driven by Nick Prather. 2 is Vapor Time over the Tanamera Farms Limited of Felton, Delaware. Irv Miller trains. Matt Cox will drive. Number 3 is Sierra Motel, owned by Benita Simmons of Springfield. Cheryl Clough of Carrollton. Tom Simmons trains and will drive. 4, Get a Real Job, owned by Jerry Robinson of Carrollton. Mike Brink trains and drives. Number 5, T Thunder, owned by Dr. Stephen Rennard of Hamilton, Illinois. Alan Bowen trains and will drive. And number 6, Short Straw, owned by Ron and D. Phillips of Petersburg. John Carver of Rock Island. Mike Rogers is the trainer, and Mike will drive tonight. 2-year-old trotting colts at the head of the stretch. Here they come. Get a Real Job trots out very quickly from Mike Brink to get the lead as we race into the first turn. This colt's never lost a race where he stayed flat in. Away second now is Vapor Time and Matt Cox. Trotting third is Never Give and Nick Prather. Sierra Motel's off stride fourth and taken to the outside by Tom Simmons. Alan Bowen moves up to take over fourth now with T Thunder. Then we got Short Straw as we swing out of the turn and head up the backstretch. Get a Real Job, the 2-year-old gelded son of the Valley Victory Stallion. Full-time Job leads by 2.5 lengths. First quarter was in 31 4/5 of a second. Vapor Time sits right there second for Matt Cox. Locally owned Never Give is racing third. Short Straw's a little closer fourth now, followed by T Thunder and Sierra Motel. Off the 3/8, the 2-year-old trotters trot towards the half-mile marker. And Jerry Robinson's Get a Real Job continues to lead by 2 lengths. Vapor Time is second. Never Give is still third. Then we got Short Straw, followed by T Thunder and Sierra Motel. Half is in 1:03 flat. Half in 1:03 flat for the 2-year-old trotting colts as they trot over to the 5/8 mile marker now. Still with the lead, it's Get a Real Job into Mike Brink looking for his 5th win of the year. Trotting second on the inside is a Vapor Time. Never Give is back there third. Short Straw's trotting fourth, and T Thunder is a little closer fifth. Track record here for 2-year-old trotting colts, 2:05 3/5 of a second. 2:05 3 for the trotting colts. That's a possibility here with just under a quarter of a mile to go. The 3 quarters in 1:35 4, so it's going to take a last quarter in 29 4 to tie the track record. That's pretty good trotting, but not impossible on this very fast racetrack. It's Get a Real Job on the inside. Up on the outside comes Never Give. He's a little closer. Vapor Time needs trotting room on the inside. No place to go, but Get a Real Job's not going to be caught, folks. Mike Brink, Get a Real Job's going to win it by 2.5. Vapor Time will be second. Never Give is third, followed by Short Straw, T Thunder, and Sierra Motel. Great story behind this 2-year-old Get a Real Job, bred by Carrollton's Jerry Robinson. Jerry's been in the standardbred business for many, many years. Trains at the Greene County Fairgrounds over at Carrollton. He's been coming to the Brown County Fair since he was a very young man. He's not an old man now, but Jerry bred this 2-year-old son a full-time Job from a mare that he raced years ago, Yield Ahead. She raced. The dam of this colt raced right here at the Brown County Fair. And as I told you, his 19-year-old nephew, Benji, worked with this colt last fall and all through the winter, and then he was in a terrible car wreck about 3 months ago. And Benji lives to hear how this horse finishes. I'm sure Jerry's been on the phone or will be here within moments because Benji was in surgery all day today. And he lives to see this horse be an Illinois State Fair champion, and this horse is going to get a chance to do just that in about 10 days because he is for sure eligible to the $60,000 final at Springfield and the big final at the Illinois State Fair at DuQuoin and the Lincoln Land Trot in Chicago. Folks, let's give him a big hand. Mike Brink, who trains right here, used to train right here at the Brown County Fairgrounds with Jerry Robinson's good 2-year-old Get a Real Job. A new track record here for 2-year-old trotters, Kurt.
Let's get a word with Mike Brink real quickly, Ed. Mike, you just told me something about this horse. What was it you just said about this colt?
He's a little ornery.
He kind of looked like it. Mike, one more question. They always say, horsemen do, that you need a good, fast mile to tighten up for the state fair because the competition is so tough. Was this that kind of mile?
Yeah, that's what we intended to do when he come over here, was tighten him up a little bit before next Friday.
Looks like you did the job. Mike, good luck to you and Jerry at the state fair. And, folks, that elimination is going to be a week from tomorrow. Post time 12 noon. 1 week from tomorrow, post time 12 noon. You can see that colt. He has to get through the $5,000 elimination to have a shot at the final. Ed, I've got to mention one more thing. Regarding the 2-year-old Trot, the Brown County Fair has a very special connection to the 2-year-old Trot Championship at the Illinois State Fair. There is a legendary story, folks, on the fair circuit about a man who is now deceased, and some of you may have known him, a banker from Rushville named Les Redshaw. And Les Redshaw came here to the Brown County Fair back in 1964. And he came here because a man named Lawrence Bowman from Greenfield had the best 2-year-old trotter in the state. And Les Redshaw wanted to win the state fair. He went to Mr. Bowman, and he asked Mr. Bowman, what would it take to buy your horse? And this was in 1964. And in the stable area, right here at the Brown County Fair that year, Mr. Bowman said it would take $25,000. Mr. Redshaw wrote the check. Now, if you go online to one of those websites where you can convert currency, a dollar amount from years ago into what it would be today, that would be like today someone writing a check for $145,000. And that happened right here at the Brown County Fair. And Ed, I'll bet you remember Joe Brook, and he did go on to win the state fair with Les Redshaw on the race bike that same year. Ed?
That's right, Kurt. And the next year, he came right here to the Brown County Fair as a 3-year-old and broke our track record, trotted in 2:04 and 4. And that was a track record here for many, many years. And Les Redshaw drove Joe Brook as a 3-year-old right here at the Brown County Fair after winning the Illinois Colt Stakes with him at 2. Results of the third race now official. Number 1, Never Give, finished 3rd. Number 2, Vapor Time, was 2nd. Number 3, Sierra Motel, was 6th. Number 4, Get a Real Job, was the winner. Number 5, T Thunder, was 4th. And number 6, Short Straw, finished 5th. First quarter was in 31 and 4/5 of a second. The half was in 1:03. 3/4 was in 1:35 and 4. The mile was in 2:05 and 2/5. Race 3 checks down from the top. 3:26, 1:45 on the bottom. The mile was in 2:05 and 2/5.